What's up, my people? It's your boy, Mr. Y2K, and I want to share a little something with y'all today. My air fryer, ever since I started using my air fryer, I use it every day. It is my best friend, and it really makes eating healthy for me a whole lot easier. This is not a fancy video. For now, I don't do fancy videos, but I want to share something with y'all. It's kind of like my recipe. I'm going to share 2 or 3 recipes with y'all real quick. First, I want to show you what it looks like. Okay, this right here is okra. And look, okra. Look how pretty that is. Mmm. Mmm. The texture of these vegetables. See, I've been eating healthy for the last 3 months, and this is a rarely new quest for me, and I don't have a lot of help, from experts. All I knew was I was tired of eating heavy food that was hard for me to digest because I was having digestive problems. I didn't get that information from the doctors or anything like that. I didn't need to go to a doctor for them to tell me to take vegetables. But my mom owns a soul food restaurant. And I used to go in there and eat oxtails, short ribs, and then I used to cook pork chop steaks. I used to eat all the food. And I really have an eating disorder. I really do. But I learned a little more about that today as well. And I'm going to share that with y'all. I'm not worried about the time. Some people going to look, some people not. But what I want to say is the recipe I have, I want y'all to look at this one more time. Okay, if you notice, some of it is toasted. Like it has like a crisp but yet soft feel to it. Mmm. And when I first started my journey with vegetables, I used to boil them. And I always felt uncomfortable boiling these vegetables. I would get the frozen vegetables, like the Normandy or the California blend, a big bag for like $5 or $6. It lasts about a week or two, depending on how much you eat, or 3 days or whatever. That's still a lot cheaper than any other thing, right? And I was always wondering, was I doing it right? Was I boiling all the nutrients out? And I had this air fryer for a long time. And then I bought a Instapot, which I still haven't. I took it out the box. It's in my storage now. It's no hurry for me to use that right now, but I will break that out eventually for rice purposes. I will say that I lost some of the size of my belly because it was very bloated and swollen, and I thought I was gonna have to go to the doctor immediately, but I didn't. And the okra. Here's the recipes real quick. Say you go get the breaded okra in the frozen section. You get some olive oil. You get a cup. You pour the olive oil into a cup, or you could spray it onto them. But what I do is I get a cup, and then I put the olive oil in like the cup, and I dip it, and they come out brown, perfect. The first couple times I tried it, the fried okra with the breaded fried okra, it didn't work because I didn't use any oil or anything like that, and it came out kind of like doughy. It wasn't good at all. I was like, why did I ever try this? But then the second time, I remember watching a video where they say you got to put oils and stuff on it. I dipped it. I sprinkled the oil the second time. But this third time, I dipped the oil, which is still better, and it was olive oil, which is still better than frying the okra in the pan. And, so I try, I have video, I'm talking about golden brown, perfect. So then the second time, I seen that they had regular non-breaded okra, but I have to warn you, it takes a little bit longer to cook than the best frozen vegetable do. So what I and how so you see how I mixed them together. But what I did was I put the okra in there first. I put the air fryer on for about I think 17 minutes. And then I cooked the okra for about 7 minutes first by themselves. After 3 minutes, I rotated them, put a little garlic salt on them, optional. And then for a little added flavor, and you can cut. Sometimes I cut onions and bell peppers and celery, and I mix it in there as well. And then after 7 minutes, I put the frozen vegetables in. After 5 minutes, I shake them all up, mix it together, and then let them cook for that. And that's how I do it. The air fryer helps me. It's easy to clean. It cooks by itself. It has a timer on it. I mean, you can go on YouTube channels and figure out, you know, more information on that. But man, look how pretty that is. Mmm, mmm. I mean, hey, the air fryer is I cook French fries, potatoes, sweet potatoes, everything that I want to eat. I don't label myself a vegan or a vegetarian. Um, I just try not to eat. Well, I haven't ate meat, and I'm not gonna eat meat. So, but I'm not gonna label myself a vegetarian or a vegan. I'm not eating meat. It's because my life depends on it. So, with that being said, cut the camera. I love y'all, and I got a video coming for y'all. None food video. With that being said, I'm out of here. Your boy, Mr. Y2K.